Eventually, the fallout of the age-old institution of marriage is inevitable. The generations Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and so on, to a large extent, will not be able to sustain meticulously devised institution by our ancestors to bring about social order. Given the large-scale cry out for equity, equality, and independence by and for all genders, except of course for men that still bears the burden of being a misfit gender, the reversal to the old social order based mostly on design and not on imposed societal norms may be seen as a welcome relief. Let's look at it this way. In a marriage, women argue that they are on the receiving end. Due to changing roles and parental responsibilities, women's share of burden seems to be increasing manifold. Men, on the other hand, still believe they are the breadwinners. They do so at the expense of their own benefits and sacrifice everything for family. Here's the deal. Men, women, and others struggle to make ends meet, educate children, save for health, finance their dream house, besides their household share of responsibilities. Our cleverly designed system also makes allowances for levy of taxes on various products, services, and funding public expenditure. This further cripples financial health of every household. Given that our society has long thrived on hard-earned household income, it's about time that the onus to populate and maintain social order be progressively passed on to the society itself. Instead of men and women making a family, I want to visualize a ministry of child production and nurturing under every government. It should ideally have research labs meant to produce healthy, intelligent, and economically productive babies that would eventually go on to become dedicated and faithful citizens. They can be taxed and employed at will. These citizens will look up to the government as their harbinger and vouch total allegiance to the government. Imagine how perfectly and smoothly activities will be carried out. As for genders that hinge on sexual gratification for coexistence, this can still be carried out without deceiving one another and not compromising foundations of marriage. Everybody should engage in courtships for love, romance, and pleasure without restrictions on the partners they prefer to choose. But they will not be in a formal marriage, be bound by taking responsibilities and upbringing children. Everyone lives for self. Isn't that a win-win for all? Comment below on various benefits if government raises our future babies and men and women will live only for themselves.